Hi, this is Ryan at Blue River Digital, and what I'm going to do today is create a tutorial for you at Protech to edit your own website. Um, so what I'm going to do first is show you how to log in. What I will do is if you have a certain person that you want to edit the site or multiple users, I can set up each user, and I can show you how to set up a user as well, and that way each person could watch this video and see how to edit the site themselves. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to log out. What'll happen is when I set you up as a user, you'll get an email with the email address that you give to me to set up for you, and once in that email you'll have a link to click, and then you'll go in and set your own password and all of that. Once you have your password, what you're going to do is actually, let me log back out real quick. You're going to go to your website. This is still on the development site, but you're going to go to protechpartners.net, and it'll be / and what you'll do is type in wp-admin. And then it'll bring up a login screen, and you'll type in your credentials, and then what'll happen is it'll probably take you to this right here, which is your main site once you're logged in. And what'll happen is you'll have this bar at the top. That's the admin bar. Once you log in, you're going to see this. So you can edit the page, and we'll go over that with you in a minute. But over here on the left is your dashboard. This is where you go in and actually can see your pages, your photos, posts, which is your latest news, which I'll show you how to do that, some theme options and colors, but really I would leave the hard stuff up to us to change and update, and I'll show you the basics. So first you have users here on the left side. So again, once you log in, you'll have this bar at the top. You'll click the dashboard, which is like a speedometer here, and then you'll go down to users. And what I'll do is I'll click add new and type in the person's credentials and email, and then it'll send them a password, and you want to select administrator, as they can have full control over the website if you want to add somebody. But that's what I'll do to create you as a user, and then once you get logged in, you won't even have to mess with this. Next, let's go on how to edit a page. So what you can do when you're logged in as an administrator, admin, you can click visit site, or if you're still on the main site, you'll have this bar up here again, and you'll have edit with page builder. So if you want to edit this page that you're viewing right now, you're going to click edit with page builder. Sometimes this can be delayed depending on how fast your internet is. With page builder, there's a lot to process, so give it a little bit. Something like right now, it's taken a lot longer to load than it normally does. A lot longer. Sometimes it takes a little bit. So what you can do is, like this is controlled elsewhere. You're really not going to edit like the latest news, because these are posts. You can edit the actual text of this, but these are like widgets or little things that I've plugged in, so you don't really want to edit. You can't really edit the text here. You would actually edit the post for the latest news. But on other items like these icon boxes and like this title element here, this image, what you're going to do is you can scroll over this area, and what you're going to find is you want to see the title of the element here, which is grid icon boxes, and you can hit this gear. The gear here allows you to edit these boxes. This clones it, this can move it on the page up or down. I wouldn't recommend messing with this, deletes it. I would only worry about the gear. So you click the gear, which is your edit, and then you can go into your icon boxes, and then you can click edit here, and right here is the title, so you can move this. Let me scroll the web page down, so you can see that this is the header that's seen right here on profitability, and then this is the text. So if you see a text error, that's how to edit those boxes, and these are each of the three, so you would click edit on each of those. Everything else up here are just the box's height and stuff that I've already set up that you shouldn't really have to mess with. You just may have to click around in some of these different elements on your page to find out where to edit them. For instance, here's a title element. It's a little less complicated, so when you click the gears, you have the title, which I don't have anything set at, and then I have your plain text here. So again, if you want to edit this text in this box right here under plain text is this text, and you can just select it. If you want to make something bold, or change the size of something, or something, change the color of your text, this is all right here inside of this editor. One little tip is right now I have to do a lot of scrolling to see things. You can click this up and down resize arrow here, and then that'll allow you to drag this box right here down, and then you can see everything a lot easier. If you don't see paragraph stuff, you can like this little toolbar here gives you some more options, but you can, you know, change your alignment, your justification, align left. You can change all of this to heading 1 and make it huge. These are all presets or pre-formats. Other options is font color. You can change it just like that. You can select it, change the color, and I'll just leave it at black. Maybe it was a dark gray, I think. Yeah. You can bold things. Right here's your bold, italicize, list, ordered list, font size, pixel size, all of those good things, which it's already formatted, so really all you have to do is go in and retype something or edit something. If you do want to like add a link, a hyperlink, so this is maybe a new link. If you want to link to something, you type that in, select it, and just choose this link right here, and then you type in the URL to where it wants to go. So like http:// and new website link .com, and then you hit apply, and then when they click this, it'll actually go to whatever URL. One thing, if you do this, you may want to click options, which was under edit here, this little gear again. You may want to open link in new tab so it doesn't take them away from your website. It opens up in a new tab and opens up the other website in a different window, so that keeps your website still up. That's just something easy there. If you want to add media inside of this, you can click add media right here. This is your media library, and I will explain that a little bit more in detail, but you can select an image that you've uploaded and click insert into post. You can choose the alignments, link, and size that you want to insert into, and all of that. So that's how you edit some text. Again, here's a title element. You could change the color. So I have collecting the data is right here is the title, and then the subtitle is more data, more crop. If you don't like that, maybe the font settings or something, you can go into font settings. So this is the title heading size. I can change the font size. It was at 26. You can make it larger if you want. You could change the color. I have the Protech color set up here, so if you want to use the dark green color that I've used across the website, you can just click that, or the bright green color. And then if you want that to save, you just hit save and then click save and close. So that's something easy, how to change your text. Here is a different set of things. This is an accordion, which allows them to or viewers to open up different things. But this has those bars here where you edit each individual option. So you have a title, expanded, yes or no. So those are the two things there, and then inside of those I have this title element that just has text. So your plain text again, maybe it's in a subheader. Yeah, there it is. It's in the subtitle, the actual text. So in these title elements, there's several different places you can put text. You can put it in the title, subtitle, or even plain text, and format it the way you want. This little bracket /BR is just like a return in HTML. It keeps it in line. There's that page. I'll take you to another page if you wanna. Oh, one thing. Once you're done editing things, it will not take place unless you click publish right here. Once you click publish, that's when all your changes will be made. If you can go through and change all of everything in here, but until you click publish, it will not update your website. So again, this is a new page, but I have title element. You click the gear, you can edit any of that text. You click it here, you can edit this text. These are image boxes. I've kind of set the size so they look good, but if you want to change an image, you click the gears. Right here is 1, 2, 3, and 4 images. And click edit. You can select a new image if you want. If you want this one, you can click insert. I'm not going to save it, but you can even link it to something. Change the width and height, but I have that pretty much set for each image. Close without saving because I don't want to save it. But if you wanted that change, then you can hit publish. I basically made one image bigger and then these smaller. So that's that. I have the header pretty much saved or the same as on every page, for instance, but if you do want to change that, you actually have to click hide the header and then go in and hit the gear up here because it's at the top of the page. You can go into each slide, edit each slide. You can change the image. You can change the caption if you want it to say anything else besides planning for the long term. If you want to link to something, you can link it to a different page, etc. But I can do that as well if you need updates. Okay, let's go on to adding a photo. So we're going to leave this page. So again, we're back at the dashboard. So I went up here to the dashboard on the top menu, and then I went to media and then media library. Okay, so there's two ways to upload a photo. You can click add new right here. Once you're in the media library, you can select the files and it'll take you to your computer file system where you can select a folder and choose an image and you can upload it. Or what I use is sometimes easier is find your folder. Find your folder system, folder with photos. It's taking a while to load. That's the wrong folder. Let's just grab, that's not one good one either. Okay, so let me open something. Okay, so I have your guys' folder open. So if I want to grab some photos that I have in here, I can just grab a photo and drag it over as well. So there's two options. You can click add new, go to your file system, but what I like to do is open up my folder, keep it open on my desktop or something, and then just drag photos over as I need them, and you just wait for them to upload. So that's how you upload to your media library, and it will save them forever in your website. And if you ever want to insert them into something, you just edit with the gears that certain item on a web page and click insert photo or add media, and you can select them right out of here. Next thing would be to add latest news. So the way I have set up your latest news is as a post, which is like a blog style system. And what you want to do is hit add new. So you're going to hit this is newest news, for example. And then you're going to maybe, if you want to add an image in here, you can. I am on the text tab here, so I can't see it. But, what you want to do is actually click visual. And then you can actually see your photo. If I align left, I can type around the photo. Like so. This is a new post. This spring has warmer temperatures, etc. And then you can add however, or if you don't want an image, you don't have to. But the most important thing is after you're done typing, making your latest news post, is checking latest news category over here on the right. Once you click this, it will go onto, it will automatically be put into here, into your latest news, and it will automatically go onto your news page in here, because I have every post that is added to this category will automatically just be displayed on these pages. So all you gotta do is this part right here is add a new post, title it, type in your text, add your images or whatever. One thing you may want to do is set your featured image. This is at the bottom. You click this, you click your image that you want to have set featured image. What this does is it adds it here. See how this post has that same image? If I did not set this featured image, it would not show up here. It would just be this text. So images look better, so I would recommend adding your featured image to your post. Once you're done and you're ready to go live and you click latest news, you can click publish. Once you click publish, it will be live. If you don't click publish and you move on to a different page, you've just lost everything that you've typed. So make sure you hit publish to save it. You can always go back and edit it. If you go to, I'm going to lose everything here because I don't want to publish it. But you can go back and click all post, and right here is actually it saved a draft. So that's good. I didn't lose everything. But you can go back and edit them, move them into categories. You can quick edit, click a cat. If you forget to choose latest news, you can go back in and do a quick edit and choose latest news. Once you guys have a user set up, we can change the author so it's not one of us, it's one of your employees, things like that. You can junk them, bulk edit them. Here I'm just going to trash this one, and then we're good to go. This one has comment on it, but you don't want to allow comments, I don't think. So just make sure allow comments is off, and I may do that in your general settings to make sure people cannot comment on things unless you want that. You can also see your comments here on the page and delete any. I forgot to delete this one. So now it's deleted. I think that's about it. Let me go back through and, I have a login link right here. So once you are set up as a user, you can just click login, go to your website, partners.net, and click login. Oh no, this is your other login. So this is the portal for your Premier Crop. For your customers, they can go log in here and then type in, and this is that embedded web page. Testimonial page is just like anything else. You can edit with Page Builder. Give it a second to load. You can edit the text box, which is all of this text. I can't select it here. And then you got a separate text, a couple other separate text boxes that have the title and the subtitle in them. This is done a little bit differently. And there's the next three. I think if you want anything moved around or major edits besides text, or maybe changing like this image out, then I would have us do it just to make sure there's nothing gets destroyed or taken off. I think that's it. I hope that this helps on how to edit, make basic edits yourselves, especially with latest news to show up here on this. I think that's probably the only